Okay, I recently got a new motorbike, a new dual sport, and I was going to talk to you about what I thought about it, why I chose this one over some other ones. There's a lot of options out there right now, but I chose this one for a few different reasons. And there's no perfect bike. It's not like I got the perfect one. I just got a pretty dang good one. And you guys might like this one. You might want to consider it over a few other options. Or, you know, after I show you what I like about it and what I don't, you might decide this ain't the bike for you too. But I went with this one for a couple of reasons. This is a 2023 Yamaha XT250. And here's a few reasons why I got it, this one. Number one, the seat height. The seat height is the lowest dual sport seat height in the industry. And my inseam is only like 30 inches. I'm only like 5'6", and so I need something close to the earth. And this bike is close to the earth, as close as you can get. So I went with that. Number two is it's lightweight, really lightweight. It weighs less than 300 pounds. It's like 280 or 290 or something like that. And I wanted something that was geared more for off-road, something like a dirt bike with a license plate. Now this is a dirt bike with a license plate, but it's not anything you would take to the track. You would tear the crap out of this bike if you tried to take it to the track. It's not made for that. It's just a putt-putt bike for trails, for like little dirt roads like out here. This would be perfect. Or, you know, putt-putting down at the river in some sand. But as far as a track, you would never take something like this to the track. You'd tear it up and you'd lose. Number three, I was looking, well, no, that was number three. That was number three. Okay, number four is the cost. Compared to like a Honda CFR 300, this is about $1,000 less. So, you know, it's pretty basic, pretty simply made. It's air cooled, it's not water cooled. There's not a lot to go wrong with it. These things, even though it's not water cooled, they last for years and years. The engines are really simple. Number five, the reason I got it is availability. Hondas are just not available in Northern California right now. I was kind of hoping to check one out around Sacramento or Yuba City or somewhere, but I couldn't find one to even look at. But then when I seen this and it was available, and I realized the seat height was a few inches lower, and you know, it's not perfect, but for what it is, $1,000 cheaper too. It was. I went with it. Especially the seat height. You know, I can't flat foot it, but I can get on it pretty comfortably. And another reason that I went with this one is because these are still made in Japan. And I like things that are made in Japan a little bit better than some of the other places. So, you know, that was definitely in, you know, something I considered. So this is what we got right here. Now usually I don't buy brand new bikes. I usually buy used bikes. But one other reason that I bought this brand new was because The used market is crazy right now in Northern California. I got a brand new bike for actually a little bit less than I could have got a used one for. And so I was like, why would I go buy a used one? You know, yeah, it might have a pipe on it and a few accessories, but I can buy a brand new one and I know how it's broken. I can break it in real slow. I don't have to wonder what someone did the first 500 miles, you know. I can ride mine real slow, putt, you know, break it in real nice and easy, take care of it, and I know what I got from day one. And I got mine from Work and Play Power Sports in Yuba City, and they are a great bunch of guys. I haven't bought anything there before, and I don't really have any affiliation with them other than buying this, but I would definitely go back. Those guys are good guys. They made the buying experience really easy. I was able to pick it up the same day and take it home. My salesman, his name was Saxon. If you happen to be in Yuba City, you want a good salesman, Saxon, S-A-X-O-N. That's an odd name, so you probably find him real easy. But he's a real nice guy. I don't know him previously, so you know, it's not like a plug for him or anything. It was just a good experience. It's the pipe is stock. I didn't change the pipe. There are a few things that I am going to change though. Like for instance, the skid plate, it didn't come with a skid plate, and it definitely needs one of those. You definitely have to have a skid plate on this, and I might get a rack eventually. I'll probably shop around and look for a nice rack, but other than that, maybe a little bit louder pipe, maybe not. Probably leave everything else stock. One of the things that I would change is the metal gas tank and the big hokey gas cap. This thing weighs like a pound or so. I mean, this is a big old bulky, heavy, sloppy looking gas cap. It doesn't leak. I've heard of people's leaking. My seals pretty good. My bike did fall over in the sand and no leaking, so mine does not leak. Maybe they didn't have theirs on there right or something. I would change the metal gas tank and the gas cap. I would also change the outdated instrument cluster if I could. I mean, it's kind of doesn't have a lot of stuff on there. It doesn't tell you your gear indicator. I would like that. Round mirrors and a round headlight. I would change that for sure. I would have put, I think a square one would go a little better for this style of bike, and a square mirror maybe. I don't know. I can live with it though. That's not stuff I can't live with. You know, I can deal with that. But just for aesthetics, I would change that if I was designing this bike. And things that I do like about it are lightweight, ground clearance. See, it's kind of quiet. The ground clearance is fantastic. I am going to get a skid plate for it, probably a rack. Let me see. There's some other things that I noted here that I do like about it. Let's see. I like the fact that it's air cooled. I like the fact that it's air cooled because it's less hassle. I like the fact that it's feather light. I like this stock seat. I've seen some people complain about it, but this seat's pretty cushy compared to some bikes I've had. That stock seat's fantastic. The stock suspension too. I've heard some people complain about the stock suspension, but you know what? I like it. It's perfect for me. Maybe it's just maybe they're too skinny or something. I like it. The wheel size is absolutely perfect. I like the wheel sizes. I've heard some people complain about these tires, these Bridgestone tires, and maybe for the road, I mean the road will eat these tires up, but for the dirt, these tires are fantastic. I've had dirt bikes with way worse tires than this. Would I buy these tires again? Absolutely yes. I don't think I would even go shopping. I like these tires. They're not bad. The stock pegs. I've heard people complain about the stock pegs. That fits my foot just fine. I don't want some big old honking foot peg to bang my ankles on. I like those little foot pegs, and they're pretty sturdy. I like that. That's about all I can think of. If I think of anything else, I'll bring it up. But the chain adjustment system here looks a little hokey. I like the little bolt and the nut. I don't know about that little twisty thing on there. I haven't tried it though, so I can't really complain about it. But yeah, I like the regular old nut and bolt system better. Now, when I first got this bike, I was a little disappointed because it's only a 5-speed, and I was like, man, I wish it was a 6-speed. But after riding it, I realized you don't need 6 gears on this bike. It'll do 80, but you don't want to do 80 on this bike. It is feather light. It wobbles all over the place after about 70. So you're good up to about 65. You don't want to go faster than that anyway. 5 speeds are plenty on this bike. And another thing, if you're looking for an adventure bike, something to take across the country or something, this is definitely not your bike. This is a bike that you want to ride from your house a couple miles to the dirt, and that's it. The road will chew these tires up. They won't last very long, and also the wind will blow you around. This is not the bike you want to be going state to state on. You need something bigger, more suited for that. This is a hop on your little dirt bike with a license plate and take it down to the trail by your house, or load it in a truck or something. If you're looking for an adventure bike, you need to look at something that's a little heavier, has a little bit more street-friendly tires and ergonomics. For what it is, though, it has plenty of power for the dirt and plenty of power for the street just to putt around on. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you got something out of this if you were looking for a Yamaha XT250, or you just, you know, like to watch a show about someone on their dirt bike. Alright, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you'd like to. If not, it's okay. See you next time.